So Paddy, so we spoke about Futura. So as a coach and as an agent, right? So
Hmm.
you'll take people to the next level. That's what you can do with them. So in other words, like Reese was saying, he wanted to go. Where did you want to go? You want to
Overseas.
Yeah.
what is your sort of goal you want in sort of cricket?
Or just make a living out of it. Just doing something that I love. I don't care about the ins and outs. I just want to play cricket.
Okay. So prior to meeting Paddy, that was just a dream.
Mm.
And now you met Paddy how long ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And from that point on, meeting him, what has happened? What has Paddy done with you in terms of?
So a lot has changed. I mean, I've had seasons overseas. I've got sponsorships. I've played cricket in all parts of the world, from India to Scotland to Cape Town to all of them. So he's just brought about opportunities that I thought would have never happened for me.
Okay, great. So Paddy, what can you say? In other words, you've met Reese and
I'll start off by saying this is not Reese's normal voice, just so people think he's a man struggling here. But yeah, that's 100%. I mean, this guy's grown massively.
Mhm.
I remember when he came into the office for the first time with his dad. Remember, my desk was the other way around, and
Yeah.
he sat there, and I was this like nervous little guy, and now he's just grown. See, he's also like, besides the cricket, he's a level 3 coach, which is basically like getting a degree at a young age.
so that's in 2 years he became a.
Yeah, did the level 2, level 3.
Uh-huh.
So now he can add huge value himself to youngsters. So like we're gonna have a net session now, and then he's gonna be coaching someone.
Okay.
So
So what was your actions that you did with him in the last 2 years to get him to where he's at, and where are you taking him to?
well, I'll start with that. He's off to Scotland, where he's gonna sort of settle himself. So I would think that hopefully down the line you could be knocking on that door. And yeah, besides, he's worked hard, so we've pushed him to the max. He's often had a lot of bruises to show for his hard work, but yeah, I just think Reese went to a high school that wasn't in the top tier of cricket schools, so everyone, you only focus on the best of the best. So how he's come and stepped in, and then went to camp 2 years ago with all these like players from around the country from top schools, he put it in so well, and he then, I think, you just improved from there. So now he's worked his way up. So when you play academy games, he's been captain before. He's always like vice captain. So, and now, like you say, you never know what will happen in Scotland.
So what's your vision for him?
I would love to see him play Scotland down the line.
And you know what to do for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And Reese,
Well, he's going now soon.
I mean, I'd love to.
So you have enough faith and confidence that Paddy can help you get there.
We've got enough faith and confidence in both of us.
Yeah.
That between both of us we can make something.
Okay. So and as a coach, how does that sort of benefit you or help you in terms of in your career?
I think it first of all helps in my personal game, like doing my level 3 and stuff. I've learned stuff also about myself, and I've learned new ways to kind of coach myself, because there's not always going to be a coach around. Sometimes you're going to have your mate throwing balls to you, and you might know nothing about cricket, so you need to know, right, this is wrong about my technique or whatever. So yeah, I think it first helped me grow as a player, and also I love it. Like, I enjoy watching, the guys that I coach grow. Like watching yesterday, a kid that never used to bat score 100 yesterday, his first 100 ever. Seeing how happy he was, and it makes me proud as a coach, knowing that I've been a small step in his journey, and that just brings me satisfaction and makes me want to do it more.
Okay, cool. Okay, so in terms of opportunities now, you're going to be playing, you're going to go overseas, and coaching. So it's a one way of also what would I say, supporting yourself as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can actually be professional, play and be a coach as well,
Yeah.
like Paddy
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Okay. No, so now let's say somebody's watching this video and is like aspiring to become an international player. You know, like he's just started. What would you tell them in terms of your experience and Paddy's Paddy, or Reese, you can answer.
You gotta first love cricket first. I mean, cricket's a tough sport. It's hard on you. I've gone through times, and Paddy knows, I wanted to quit cricket beginning of last year. Just didn't want to play anymore. And luckily, Paddy and my dad sat me down and said, stop being stupid, carry on. And yeah, so you first just gotta love the game. Once you stop enjoying it, then there's no point in trying to push further, because at the end of the day, you gotta be happy with what you're doing. Whether you're working a office job or you're playing international cricket, you got to be a happy person. You got to be happy on the field and happy in your job. So I think that's the main thing for me, is just loving the game and enjoying playing it.
Okay. So from what I can understand, it needs support. So you can be one of the best players, but if things happen, challenges happen, you need support to lift you back up again and sort of rekindle that that love that you had, and not allow life to kick in and hit you in the face.
Yeah.
It's like getting through the roadblocks.
Yeah. So that would be your role, Paddy, then. In
Yeah.
other words, they will hit roadblocks, right? Like,
Always
give some examples of roadblocks you hit and then had to.
Oh, I've gone through spells where I couldn't score a single run to save my life. I've gone through off-field stuff that affects me on field, but it's all, you gotta find that kid in you that enjoys the game.
So when that happens, how do you approach it, Paddy? In other words,
Well, to start with, you like Reece says, you got to be in love with the game. You got to be fully committed, and it's ridiculously hard, and less than 1% will make it. So you got to understand that. So there's no given, but it's a journey. So you got to be sort of like guiding them, and then there, sort of when things go very wrong,
you're there.
well, that's your job. That's how I see it. So
Okay, cool. So somebody listening to it, what would you tell them? In other words, now they want to. Somebody like Reece comes to you and says, "I want to go cricket. I want to be international." What do you tell them?
I would say,
How do you prepare them? How do you prepare their mindset? You know, like what are they in for?
Think seriously hard first, because you don't want to waste their time, my time. It's, if you want to do it, then this is the road ahead, and you're going to have to sacrifice, because if you're not willing to sacrifice literally everything, then it's not going to happen.
Okay. So, Paddy, I'm going to let you brag. How many people you got international and local playing like
through Futura? We've got New Zealand, Scotland, soon to be Ireland. They played Ireland A. So it's about 6 or 7 internationals
that you've placed, that you represented?
Yeah, they've come through from coaching.
Yeah.
Some have been coming for coaching since 12.
Okay, so
they've gone through the academy.
So if I want to go international, you're the man.
Fair enough.
Okay.